Hello, Los Angeles Dodgers fans. We've got fresh, exclusive videos and the latest updates just for you. Before we dive in, make sure to join our channel and hit that like button. This is the best way to stay on top of all the breaking news. The Los Angeles Dodgers are facing a unique challenge this season, navigating the complexities of managing a two-way player like Shohei Ohtani. With his impressive talents on both the mound and at the plate, Ohtani is a rare commodity, and the Dodgers are treading carefully as they figure out how best to utilize him throughout the season. The team is working without a clear blueprint or guide for managing a player with such a dual role, which has created some intriguing dilemmas for the coaching staff. Mark Prior, the Dodgers pitching coach, recently opened up about the difficulties the team faces in balancing Ohtani's pitching duties with his responsibilities as the team's designated hitter. He acknowledged that the process has been a learning experience for the coaching staff, with the team often having to lean on Ohtani himself to understand how he's feeling physically. This two-way situation presents challenges that are simply unprecedented, and Prior admitted that the team doesn't have the luxury of prior experience to rely on. One of the main concerns has been managing Ohtani's workload, particularly in light of his recovery from surgery on his left shoulder. While Ohtani's offensive prowess is undeniable, the team is being extra cautious when it comes to his pitching. The balance between making sure Ohtani stays healthy for the long haul while also tapping into his incredible abilities on the field is something the Dodgers are carefully monitoring. Rumors have begun circulating that Ohtani may not return to the mound until just before the All-Star break in July. Although the superstar has been steadily progressing in his throwing routine, the Dodgers have chosen to take a conservative approach to avoid pushing him too hard too soon. The decision seems to be one made with the long-term picture in mind, specifically the playoffs in October. According to manager Dave Roberts, this decision was made collectively by the coaching staff and with Ohtani's best interests in mind. Roberts emphasized that there is no sense of urgency or frustration from Ohtani, as the primary goal is to ensure that he is fully prepared for the latter half of the season and beyond. There seems to be a clear understanding within the organization that the priority is ensuring Ohtani is firing on all cylinders when it matters most. The Dodgers are fully aware of the stakes, and their strategy revolves around getting Ohtani to peak performance at just the right time. ESPN insider Alden Gonzalez shared his perspective, stressing that the Dodgers' focus is squarely on the postseason, not the regular season. The possibility of Ohtani throwing a full 100 innings in the regular season would be a surprise, given how the team is managing his workload. Ultimately, the Dodgers' approach is clear. They're playing the long game. The goal isn't just to have Ohtani contribute during the regular season, but to make sure he's ready for the biggest moments when October arrives. As the season progresses, all eyes will be on how the team continues to handle their two-way star, with the promise of a thrilling finish to the year if they manage to get it right. But before we move forward, don't forget to join our channel and give this video a like. Your support helps us keep delivering the latest news about the Los Angeles Dodgers. We'd love to hear your thoughts on the news, so drop a comment below. In a stunning turn of events that's shaking up the Los Angeles Dodgers locker room, rumors have surfaced suggesting that superstar outfielder Mookie Betts is not keen on sharing the outfield with newcomer Michael Conforto. According to sources within the team, Betts, known for his leadership and high standards, has expressed frustration with the idea of playing alongside Conforto in 2024. This revelation has sent shockwaves through both the Dodgers fan base and the broader baseball community, igniting debates about team chemistry, leadership, and the potential consequences for one of MLB's most talented teams. The situation allegedly stems from Betts' growing concerns over Conforto's playing style and his impact on the team's overall dynamics. Betts, a multi-time All-Star and Gold Glove winner, is known for his meticulous approach to the game, both offensively and defensively. His frustration reportedly centers on how Conforto's presence in the outfield could disrupt the defensive alignment the Dodgers have worked so hard to perfect. Betts has long been a vocal advocate for the team's collective success, and as one of the premier figures in the league, his concerns carry weight. It's important to note that while these are still rumors, the possibility of a rift could have serious implications for the Dodgers' chances in 2024. Conforto, who joined the Dodgers in December 2024 on a one-year deal, brings his own strengths to the team. Having bounced back from a shoulder injury, CONFORTO is eager to prove his worth after spending seasons with the New York Mets and the San Francisco Giants. His career highlights include an All-Star appearance and an All-MLB second-team selection. However, his arrival has not been met with universal enthusiasm, particularly from BETTS, who reportedly views CONFORTO as a less disciplined player when it comes to certain aspects of the game, including defensive positioning and situational awareness. What makes this rumor even more intriguing is the timing. BETTS, whose defensive versatility and leadership have been instrumental in the Dodgers' success, was set to take over as the full-time second baseman before a series of unexpected shifts in the lineup. The Dodgers coaching staff had initially planned for BETTS to focus on his infield game, especially after Gavin Lux's struggles in spring training. However, the team's needs have since evolved, and BETTS is now back in the outfield, where he spent the majority of his career. The recent change in roles might have put additional strain on BETTS, particularly if he feels that his team dynamics are being disrupted by a new addition like CONFORTO. Mookie Betts, widely regarded as one of the best all-around players in baseball, is undeniably a game-changer. His Gold Glove awards, 7 Silver Slugger titles, and 3 World Series championships speak volumes about his capabilities. However, some critics argue that Betts' leadership and self-assurance can border on arrogance, with a style that occasionally rubs teammates the wrong way. His relentless pursuit of perfection, while an admirable trait, has sometimes been perceived as overbearing, especially when it comes to defensive positioning. While his track record of success cannot be disputed, his high expectations could be seen as a source of tension, especially if his demands feel excessive to his fellow players, like CONFORTO. On the other hand, Michael CONFORTO's presence in the Dodgers' outfield has raised eyebrows for a different set of reasons. CONFORTO's talent is undeniable. After all, he's an all-star and an elite hitter who has shown he can compete at the highest levels. Yet, his critics argue that CONFORTO's inconsistency is a major issue. Despite his impressive 2020 All-MLB selection, his injury-riddled 2022 season has left many questioning his durability. His return to form in 2024 remains to be seen. And with Betts reportedly not thrilled with his defensive skills, CONFORTO may find himself under more scrutiny than he ever expected, especially as he tries to mesh with the Dodgers' established culture. Then there's the issue of playing style. Betts is known for his cerebral approach to the game, always analyzing situations and positioning himself with precision. CONFORTO, in contrast, has sometimes been criticized for his more instinctual and less refined approach to defense. His natural power at the plate is unquestionable, but his defensive lapses are another story. Some see his defensive limitations as a hindrance to the Dodgers' championship aspirations, especially if Betts feels that his own high standards for defense aren't being met. This disparity in playing styles could potentially cause tension in the clubhouse, especially as both players vie for their roles and responsibilities in the lineup. The Dodgers now face a critical moment in determining how these two players can coexist. Betts' intense focus on perfection might be the catalyst for a highly competitive atmosphere, but it could also drive a wedge between him and teammates who may not match his level of intensity. For CONFORTO, the pressure to live up to his contract and prove his worth to the team might amplify any perceived shortcomings in his game. If the locker room tension between the two players continues to grow, it could lead to a scenario where personal conflicts overshadow the team's larger goals. The Dodgers will need to find a way to reconcile these differences if they want to maintain their status as one of the most formidable teams in Major League Baseball. So, where does this leave the Dodgers moving forward? If these rumors are true, the tension between Betts and CONFORTO could have broader implications for the team's success. A lack of harmony between two key players could affect both on-field performance and clubhouse morale. While the Dodgers have the depth and talent to absorb individual conflicts, they'll need to address this potential rift before it becomes a distraction. As spring training progresses, eyes will be on how Betts and CONFORTO interact and whether their chemistry will evolve or continue to fester. For now, the Dodgers' future remains uncertain, but one thing is clear: this story is far from over. That's all for this update. If you enjoyed the video and want to stay up to date with exclusive news about the Los Angeles Dodgers, be sure to subscribe to our channel and hit that like button. We always appreciate your comments and feedback. See you in the next video.